Racing from 60 to 99 overall in NBA 2K25 is one of the most time-consuming challenges in all of modern gaming. And with Christmas being right around the corner and thousands of people picking up this game for the first time, I wanted to make a build that was foolproof and anybody could hop on this game and instantly start making an impact without any skill. And once I finished my first 60 to 99 challenge, I was bombed with comments saying that playing on the center is the easiest way to get BC and the fastest to hit 99 overall. And once I peeped that, I went immediately into the lab and I have finally found a build that anybody can hop on and start playing even if you're trash. But for this new series, I'm gonna put a little twist on it and only limit myself to one game mode. Not because I want to challenge myself, but because it's going to help me hit 99 overall, and I'm gonna explain exactly why. But you guys already know I'm not gonna stop until that overall reaches 99, and I'm gonna document exactly how long it took me to do this. So let's go ahead and get this started. Now, some of you guys might call me crazy for doing a no money spent challenge a second time, but what if I told you there was a game out there that wasn't all about spending money and it still challenged you while being completely free to play? Well, thanks to today's sponsor, UFL, that dream becomes a reality. UFL is a brand new football experience for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, and it is completely free to play for everyone. A revolutionary AAA football simulation for everyone. Experience a fresh, fun, and truly innovative take on football gaming. Step into the cleats of your favorite player or create your legacy in a football game where strategy, skill, and execution are what separate the great from the legends. UFL gives you complete control whether you are managing a team dynasty or competing in intense online matchups. UFL is more than just a game, it's a dynamic football universe where players can craft clubs, recruit real-world stars under the 5th Pro license, and compete globally. Moreover, the game is supported by such football legends such as Cristiano Ronaldo and Kevin De Bruyne. And more great news for you, Adidas is now a global season partner. Bringing the Adidas Team Pass unlocks cool gear, iconic teams, a custom stadium, and you can even earn rewards. Plus, you can get 15% off select Adidas products, upgrade your game on and off the pitch. And now it's time to ditch the gimmicks and embrace the football experience you've always wanted. So here's the big news, early access for UFL has already kicked off, and the full release follows on December 5th. And you can jump into the action early by clicking the link in my description and start building your dream team and dominate the pitch before everybody else. And thanks to UFL for sponsoring today's episode. The gameplay you are seeing is my guide from 60 to 75 overall, and I'm going to show you guys the build and everything at the end because I want you all to see what you can do on this build in these super early stages, because even though you may not agree with how I upgrade my build, the fact is the gameplay will show you guys everything, and also I don't want to bore you guys watching me run up and down the court for 30 minutes straight. Now, if you're someone who does not have a lot of people to run with, or you're getting 2K for Christmas without buying BC and have no clue how to start 2K, then some key things you want to make sure your center can do in the early stages is rebound, shoot, and pass as a bare minimum. And from the gameplay in the background, this build hits on all three before hitting 70 overall. And yes, being able to finish around the rim and play defense is crucial, but if you throw on real player percentage, you can make pretty much anything open under the rim, and defense is really all about positioning and a little RNG, so it's nothing that I will go out of my way to prioritize over the top three, but definitely up next. Trying to upgrade a big and make the most BC as possible, there are only two game modes I was going to recommend, and these work great for me in my original series, and that's Rec, like you're seeing behind me, and Pro-Am 3v3. I was going to recommend doing straight Rec because of the skill-based matchmaking being the best out of any game mode in this 2K, and during my run, I was able to team up with guys that were 85 overall and under, meaning that most of the guys I played against were also under that 85, meaning as long as you have IQ, then winning in the Rec should not be a problem. However, I just can't suggest Rec because of two crucial problems: how long these games take and the amount of VC for time played. Each Rec game takes bare minimum 25 to 30 minutes, and when you are low overall, most of that time is just cardio work, and having to play 3, 4, 5 games just to make a little progress on your player just doesn't sit right with me, and I just don't have the mental capacity to do it. As far as VC goes, unless you have a burner jump shot, can get an A+ every game, or can collect 30 rebounds with a fresh 60 overall, you are not getting player of the game at all, meaning the VC you get won't be more than around 500 to 700 on average, and the VC you get just doesn't add up to the time taken out of your day. And don't let you start losing, man, this challenge would take forever. Hell, I've gotten as low as 150 VC for a game and nearly crashed out. But I would not completely rule it out if you genuinely have more fun on 2K running full length games, or have at least 3 to 4 friends with similar overalls to you so you can go against other similar players. But if you have sweaty friends who've been playing the game since September, then you will 9 times out of 10 10 be playing a 99 overall demon. Or if you don't have people to run with at all, you're gonna be looking like me, struggling to even get a game in. And for me, that means it's time for me to make a call to a friend.
Who's calling me? I game sometimes. Yo, what's goody, my bro?
Hey, Goon, what's up, man? Hey, nothing much.
What you on today?
Hey, I was hoping you could help me with a 60 to 99 overall challenge.
Carry you on a 60 to 99 overall challenge? Shit, you already know I'm down for that. What overall you got though?
Shit, you know, I'm like a strong 63 overall. Goon, you there? Goon. So to officially kick off this challenge, I'm recruiting fellow content creator and streamer Young Goon to help me in my journey. Playing 3v3 Prime will definitely help me speedrun this series, and being able to finish games within 5 to 10 minutes and get the same, sometimes even more VC than Rec is going to be a game changer. And being a big, all I gotta do is grab rebounds and launch them down to my team for assists. The only thing about Pro-Am is that there really isn't a skill-based matchmaking, so you could go against some crazy teams like this one. And Young Goon's Pro-Am team is already diamond, so I'm pretty much doomed either way. But how are you gonna get better if you don't play people better than you? Message. Now this first game we did end up losing, but it was a good test to see where I stand with 99 overalls with maxed out badges. For the next game, we're up against a decent team. Starting it off, my 3-pointer is not that high now, but when I finally get the hang of it, I'm going to start knocking them down all the time. And my defense does leave a lot to be desired, but the RNG is going to be there almost every time for me. I wish I knew this at the time, how important pass accuracy was, because being able to dot wide open teammates is such a huge help doing this. And when it came to the rebounding, I got treated like a child in the paint, even though I did start upgrading my defensive rebound. At this point, going against someone with maxed out badges is going to outweigh the rating number. But luckily, my guy Goon was able to come in clutch and get us the win. I'm skipping through a lot of these games for the fact that I was getting carried like a baby for most of them, and that's fine right now because my role is to get rebounds, hit wide open shots, and dot my open teammates. This is very much easier said than done, but you can't expect someone who is so low in overall to start carrying a diamond rank Pro-Am team. I mean, come on, that's just bad ball. But as you guys can see, I'm still contributing to this team. I'm still adjusting to running the big on 2K since I've mostly been on a guard build, but just because I haven't been playing big doesn't mean I have not been in the lab when it comes to making builds. This was my 3rd or 4th attempt at making a big, and my final result hit on everything that I wanted to accomplish when playing as a big man. Ultimately, I went with a build that is built for maxing out my teammate grade and stat padding, because I'm really trying to get player of the game every time. There was a couple of stats that I was going to go back and forth on, and that was standing dunk and pass accuracy. In my test with bigs in this game, it is damn near impossible to get a standing meter dunk, especially compared to last year when it was my bread and butter. Granted, in some instances, a meter dunk is not necessary, but looking at how my playstyle is, I was contemplating if having a standing dunk was even worth it. But I had to think about, if I get an offensive rebound, I can't solely rely on my close shot, because for some reason in this game, real player percentage sometimes likes to hold you over even if you have a huge attribute rating. And when it comes to pass accuracy, I tried absolutely everything. I had a build with no pass accuracy, some pass accuracy, and high pass ac, and let me tell you, it makes a huge difference in gameplay, especially when you're a low overall big. There was a build that I was 99% set on, but realized that if I'm trying to play no my career, then my pass accuracy will be the difference between getting a C+ every game versus an A-. And since 3v3 Pro-Am rewards you for having a better teammate grade, I had to max it out as far as I thought necessary. And in the clips I'm showing you, I didn't even upgrade my pass accuracy all the way, but just showing you where the starting point is, you can tell that I'm able to throw dots still. And I really want to get to the point of being able to score at will, but I know that's not the case right now because he's still so young. But when I do, this series is going to skyrocket with how fast it's going to end. But in these clips, you guys are seeing this is my guy between 70 and 75 overall, and you can really start to see where the passing is improving a lot. And let me tell you, Jokic pass style is the best for bigs. I don't know why, it just works nearly every time, allowing me to sit back and play QB for my teammates. And my mid-range is really starting to get consistent since I changed up the jump shot about 3 or 4 times. And you might have noticed that I have not been showing you guys the build name, and that's because whoever can guess the build exactly will win 35,000 BC to help in your own no money spent journeys. Just leave your guess in the comments and I will announce the winner in the next episode. But now I think it's time to get into the build itself. So this is the build I decided to go with. I wanted to make a build that would allow me to hit 99 overall fast, which is why you see that pass accuracy being so high, while also being such a beast that anybody can hop on and do work as a valuable big, and also have a little ISO game if you ever wanted to hit the 1v1 court. And this right here is how I decided to upgrade him from 60 to 75 overall. Now, a lot of my focus hasn't been on the interior, it's been mostly on the shooting and the playmaking and a little bit on my defense, but right now my game plan is to get the highest teammate grade possible, and that 85 rating is honestly all you really need, and upgrading it to 93 is just overkill, and I can't wait to do it. And my three-pointer is only at a 64, but in the clips you've seen, that's really all I need right now. I used to want to make a 96 offensive rebound build, but playing this game and realizing that O-boys aren't as reliable as a defensive rebound, but that's the build so far. And I know some of you may think it's trash, but for how I play and how I know a lot of other people might want to play, I feel like this build has a lot of potential. And it has only taken me about 7 in-game hours to hit 75 overall, which is really good compared to the 15 it took me to hit it on my guard. But if you guys enjoyed this and want to see this series in full bloom, then give this video to 500 likes and I will continue the series for you guys.